It's always a pleasure to see a vision come to life.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, I'm Megan Shepard. It's great to have you with us. The 38th Annual Caribbean Financial Action Task Force coming to a successful close at the Grand Lucayan Resort Thursday evening. Delegates from 29 member countries sought to chart the way forward in the fight against threats to the region. During the historic close, the Bahamas assumed chairmanship of the organization. Attorney General Alison Maynard Gibson accepting the baton of leadership of the CFATF Thursday evening at the closing ceremony here on Grand Bahama. This is the second time that the Commonwealth of the Bahamas has held the position of chair, and Maynard Gibson says the organization is no stranger to pioneering initiatives, with the Bahamas leading the way.
It was in October 2002, as a part of the chairman's work program, when the Commonwealth of the Bahamas first held the CFATF chair, that initial steps were taken towards the creation of a Compliance Officers Association of the Caribbean Basin region, through the organizing of a conference for Caribbean Basin compliance officers at the Atlantis Hotel. The Caribbean Regional Compliance Association is now a reality, with national compliance associations operating in 8 CFATF member countries, with the Bahamas Compliance Officers Association, BACO, leading the way.
As Maynard Gibson accepts the role of chair, she says that the Commonwealth of the Bahamas will focus on an 11-point action plan that will establish a strong culture of compliance and take the CFATF to pioneer status with the global AML CFT network. The first initiative is set to happen right here in the Bahamas.
This week, the Bahamas committed to the hosting of the first annual regional AML CFT conference. We believe that these conferences, including both private and public sector, will transform positively regional financial services. We look forward to the support of the FATF and all COSINs and donors in maximizing the outcome of each annual conference.
The Attorney General thanking former Chairman Jallow for his efforts as leader while looking forward to a successful term. The National Training Program was launched in New Providence in the summer of this year, and more than 300 young people are about to complete 10 weeks of intense training at the end of the month. Tonight, Sabrina Brown tells us that the program will be extended to Grand Bahama early next year. The director of the national initiative made the announcement while addressing a group of young people on the island this morning.
Director of the Bahamas National Training Agency, Agatha Marcel, says the training program should be launched on Grand Bahama by mid-February, and they're looking to accommodate some 250 young people between the ages of 18 and 29 years in the first round of training on the island.
We are especially looking for those people without any work experience and who may not have done so well in school and need this second chance to be able to do something good for themselves.
Participants will begin with workforce preparatory training for behavioral transformation for 4 weeks before entering their skills training.
We help you with your attitude. We help you with workplace behaviors. We help you deal with anger and confrontation, and we help you with teaching you what the workplace expects.
Those who successfully complete the 14-week training program will undergo an assessment for the International City and Guilds Certificate.
When you would have gotten your certificate through City and Guilds, that certificate will mean the same if you pick yourself up from here and decide you want to go to Britain. You have something to show. If you want to go to Europe, you have something to show. Canada, Australia, the Caribbean, and over 80 countries in the world.
Marcel says the program is designed to meet the needs of Grand Bahama.
The agency responds to the needs of the economy. So, like how I think it's the Reef Hotel, supposed to be coming on stream, we'll be concentrating on that. We have had talks, the ministry has had talks already with like the shipyard and so we're going to be trying to fill those kinds of needs to make it meaningful.
The director is encouraging young people to take advantage of job opportunities on other islands that are booming, like New Providence, Exuma, and Bimini.
Some people are going to have to want to move to go and service our islands. Those are opportunities for you all. That's how you learn. That's how you grow.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
In news from the crime beat, 3 men were hauled before the magistrate court on a number of gun charges Friday morning. According to reports, 41-year-old Dion Morris of number 2 Frobisher Drive, 29-year-old Prince Thompson of number 3 Garden Villas, and 34-year-old Kevin Stewart of Take Me Corner 8 Mile Rock were charged with possession of an unlicensed firearm with the intent to supply, possession of ammunition with the intent to supply, conspiracy to possess unlicensed firearms, and conspiracy to possess ammunition. Prince Thompson pleaded guilty to all charges. He was sentenced to 4 years in Her Majesty's prison and ordered to pay a fine of $2,000 or an additional year at Her Majesty's prison. All matters to run concurrently. The charges against Dion Morris and Kevin Stewart were dismissed. They were represented by attorney Carlson Sherland. You may recall on November 18th, officers acting on information while in the area of East Sunrise Highway conducted a search of a blue 2004 Chevy truck and discovered 3 pistols with 2 magazines containing 24.45 rounds of ammunition. With us, the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition continues after this.